as police in Limpopo have arrested a fellow officer who allegedly killed 6 people and cashed out their insurance policies. Let's cross to Pimani now. Pimani, we saw earlier those dramatic scenes of the police officer being arrested whilst on duty by fellow police officers. What has subsequently happened?
Good morning, Sakina. Yet again, you are right. This was a well-orchestrated, coordinated operation by the members of the SABC. It started off in the morning in Polokwane, where an entourage of police officers, investigators, drove to Sinabarwana, which is about 80 kilometers outside of Polokwane, and they waited for this police officer to come and report for duty at this police station, at the Sinabarwana police station, where upon her reporting for duty, she was pounced on. We do know that the lead investigator on this case is Captain Cassius Mabunda, whom we know was the police officer who led that investigation into another fellow police officer, a former police officer, Ms. Rosemary Ndlovu, who has been convicted for allegedly getting insurance money for registering her relatives. But the main difference in this case, Sakina, is that this is an officer who allegedly registered people, community members who entrusted in her as a police officer, and she would then register them, and then we don't know if she actually she herself killed them or orchestrated their killing and later claimed for money. We understand that a total of 10 million rand has been paid out to her at this point. We expect that police officer to soon appear before court, where we'll get exact details, but what we do know is that 6 counts of murder and about 17 counts of insurance fraud, Sakina. Outside this police station, community members were gathered as she was being carried out of the police station and taken to police holding cells, and a lot of residents were complaining that where do we now run to if our own police officers are the ones who are not protecting us where they should be our protectors. But some of them have currently dispersed. But right now I'm going to bring in a hawker who works just close to this police station. Thank you so much for nakwalena kunyaka tseba ba re lepodisa di tshwere di bereka mo le lena le bona bjang taba e
ele rena re swabile kudu re le badudu ba sona ba rwana ka mogose mo seemeng ka ona ke gale re lla re sa tsebo rena re tallela kae re utsweditswe di-TV a di na mo di ileng gona molato wa ona mo ileng gona re utsweditswe di-laptop re ba bitša le mamothano a seng ke re tolo rena o diagala o tabe sa le ba tšea di-statement ba tsamaya ene re le badudi ba seno ba rona re tswa bothoko a re tsebo gore re llele mo boma re a leboa e re le ka tshwara jwale ka metha le ka metha bana ba rena le batho ba rena ba tseba gore o na le letsoa la molao ke le letelele le gona o lwela setšhaba re a leboa
o leboga nna. That's a hawker who sells close to this police station in Sinobarana, saying that she's very grateful that police were able to pounce on one of their own, because she says they don't have trust in them. Where will they now go? She says she, as somebody who lives close to the police station, she's reported many cases where her TV and other items were stolen and no one would come to her aid. So she's hoping that this is just a step in the right direction, ensuring that the SABC roots out corruption outside of in its own ranks, and ensuring that community members will then be assisted. But Sakina, will keep monitoring this story as it develops. Right now, we do know that she's in holding cells. Her age, we've been told she's 43 years old. And what we understand is that this case could date back to as far as 2017. But the details in terms of who these community members are, how she got to meet them, what exactly she did in that 17 cases of insurance fraud, it will be details that we'll find out as and when she makes her first court appearance. Sakina?
Pimani, just a quick question with regards to where she's being held. You said she's taken to holding cells. Where exactly is that?
It would appear that because some of the investigators that we've seen are based in the Polokwane head office, and we do understand that the holding cells of the Sinobarwana police station are actually in this premises that we are in, and we've seen them driving out with her. So it would appear that she's being kept at the Polokwane holding cells, and that investigators that are outside this community, because you can imagine, Sakina, if a police officer who is based here would be investigated by people that she works with on a daily basis, housed, and if she's kept at a place where she works at, it could compromise that case. But Sakina, a community member has just come to us, whom we spoke to earlier. I just want to get their reaction quickly.
Me wa tseba ke maswabi a maholo moneng Africa borwa mo province ya Limpopo mo Blueberg municipality o bona a police woman a dira ntwa botlhaswa ka mogo ebile le motho wa mme yo ile re potsa rona le shoko o beleile o rala re motho o tsentse ra be le kutlwele botlhoko mo bathong ya ba yena ile re no a joinisa batho di funeral cover ke yena yo ile reng no gantse o nyaka o bola batho re a gone ke khumisha this thing e re lebella bile re lebella re khona lo re no mo Limpopo mo ipushele tla la bobedi because ona lo mongwe ile nga e dira so le ana be le dira ke mo mongwe wa maphodisa and then ntho ra la re no tsentse re molao o shale ntwe morao mosadi wela ba bolelle yena a ba utulle batho ba bangwe ba bereka le bona because aka se lo thoma ntwe a le tea lutsi ona le batho ba mo file mano mabe a ile re no o bona re no ba mmulitse re ta khona o khuma ka ona so bersana ha no re no batho ba le fase ba khona re no ba itirela ba iperekela mara re hana fela re motho a khume ka tsholo ya madi ya bana batho ba ba.
Thank you so much, Sakina. That's a community member who says they expected a lot from a woman police officer because she too is a parent. They did not expect them to really do something like this. But for now, I'll hand back to you, Sakina.
Thanks so much, Pimani Baloyi. Developing story that, and the officer arrested earlier and being kept in holding cells, Pimani, following those developments for us.